Hey doing everybody, ABC Action News Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips got an update for you. We are now looking at winds of 125 miles an hour. The storm has gone through what's called an eye wall replacement cycle. You could see it for a brief period of time. There were actually two eye walls visible. One was kind of shriveling up and dying, the other one taking over, getting larger, and for that matter, the winds expanding out. That is now completed. The pressure is dropping, and unfortunately, that does mean it is getting stronger upon landfall. Again, we had a turn overnight. You can clearly see with the dots right there, that was the center and how it's now gone around the perimeter of the high that's driving its motion. And now that it's around the side, it's going to continue its northeast path along it and make landfall right around the Dixie-Taylor County border between about 8 and 9 o'clock this morning as more than likely a Category 4 hurricane. So again, that is a very marshy area. There's not a lot of people that live in that immediate area along the coast, so the surge issues will be lower in terms of impacting people. Perry is one of the towns about 13 miles inland. We actually have a reporter there. They're going to get some serious wind of probably 120 to 130. The good news for folks in Tallahassee, this turn that you see is going to greatly minimize the impact on Tallahassee. Not only will you be farther away, you'll be on the west side. So the threat of a significant issue, yes, there's still going to be hurricane force winds or very near hurricane force winds. There's still going to be issues, but we are not looking at that direct landfall that was potentially going to be devastating just about a few hours ago. Indeed, the storm did turn as it was supposed to instead of just going due north, and that is awesome. It's one of those things you have survivor's guilt, though, because for areas that are hit, somebody else isn't hit, and that happened with the Bay Area last year with Ian. As we were under the gun in the crosshairs, then all of a sudden it did turn more toward the Fort Myers area. So again, bottom line, for the Bay Area directly, water is an issue. There are flooding issues even at low tide. So what does that tell you? When areas like Clearwater Beach are flooding and you're at low tide, the water pushing in is stronger than the water trying to come out at low tide. So when the tide comes around and the tide starts to go in after about 5:30 in the morning, you're looking at a rather quick water buildup, and that prediction of surge 4 to 6 feet seems pretty likely across many spots along the coast in the Bay Area. We'll continue to cover the storm right on through the morning hours and the latest live on ABC Action News and on our streaming app. Be safe and have a great morning.